What's up, everybody? Today I'm back with the Thors Thunderbolt. Super excited to try this one. I have been looking to grow out this pepper for probably a year and a half now. I got these seeds from my buddy Amadeo from the PLC, Pepper Lovers Community Discord. I'm unable to find like very solid information on this in regards to the cross as well as the heat level. I've seen not much about the cross, possibly a ghost pepper cross, and then the heat level I've seen anywhere from 300,000 to all the way up to like 800,000 just below ghost pepper heat. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at the plant now and let's go. All right, guys, this is the Thors Thunderbolt. Pretty loaded with pods. The upper canopy is really loaded. So it has this really nice dark foliage and these purple pods that ripen to a nice like cream color. This one it's been ripening for a while now. I think it might be ready. My plants were all pretty ravished with hail and wind and rain the other day. So that's why you see all these holes and stuff like that. Knocked a couple pods off. I do have a couple crosses that I'll be growing out next year. But yeah, let's see. This guy might be ready to pick. As you can see, it's very bumpy. Really nice shape to it. And at the very tip, this is probably a little underripe towards the bottom, but they start out this dark, deep purple color, and then they kind of go to this blush. And even on the back side, this is the most ripe part. It's even turning a little green. I've seen some that are almost like a peach-ish color. So yeah, let's cut into this. All right, guys, as you can see, my grow is a little bit under fire right now. We've had a lot of rain recently. My tomato plant has, I think, some blight. Huge hail came down, I think on Saturday. Popped quite a few holes in the leaves of my plants, and even knocked a couple pods off, but they're already pretty loaded, and I think we'll be okay by the end of the season. I'm in zone 6B, so first frost is anywhere from beginning to end of October, and you can even kind of squeeze in a week or two here and there, depending on how cold it does get. So anyways, enough stalling. I did prep a little bit just because I don't, if this is closer to like 300,000 or 400,000, I think I'll be fine. But 700,000, that's a hot one. All right. So, wow. So I think it is a little underripe, but guys, when I tell you the cap oil that is in there, you see that right around on this side? Wow. Even now, this one's gonna be super hot. Or at least it smells like it. Super thick placenta. very spongy, and it looks really, really cool. It smells super sweet. You know, chinense. I know I say that a lot, but it's just kind of my go-to. Wow, I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna do a quarter because I don't know what the heat level is like. Let me just kind of pop this open. I do have a couple crosses going with this plant that I will hopefully grow out next year. The pods that, the flowers that I crossed were not casualties of the wind and hail and rain the other day. So, man, it's insane the amount of oil. I kind of want to try an upper part. Let's do an upper part, some of the placenta. It's a little less of a bite, but maybe I'll go in for more, maybe not. Look at that gorgeous color. Alright guys, this is the Thors Thunderbolt, and it's been a while since I've had a lot of hot stuff, so hopefully this doesn't get me too good. Whoa. Definitely not 300,000. So, hiccups. I'm gonna try and explain this through the hiccups. I'm already tearing up. Excuse me, chili burps. As soon as I popped it in my mouth, it was hot. If you told me that this was a ghost cross, I would believe you. Because my throat's the only thing that's on fire right now. It's like I have a coal in the back of my throat. It's not like, man, this is triggering everything. Runny nose, saliva, I'm crying, my ears are burning. So, flavor. It's unique. God, it burns the heck out of my throat. This is not a bad pepper by any means. But I've had better. Instant sweetness, almost like a zesty, citrusy flavor, but more like when someone, like, what do they call it, expressing an orange peel, like for a mixed drink or whatever, and you take a sip of it and you smell that citrusy flavor or a scent. That's what it tastes like, kind of. It's a super unique flavor. It's kind of grown on me, but it went from that to, you know, the sweetness with the citrusy to bitter. Now I had a smaller piece and there were a few seeds in there, so I'm sure if I took those out it would take care of some of the bitterness. A little floral. Man, don't know if I got an endorphin rush or not. I'll tell you what, my tolerance might be down, but that is every bit of, you know, between 5 and 800,000. That's good. And as you can see towards the bottom, it's still got a little green, so it is a little underripe. But overall, I think the heat, I would say for me, is like a solid 7. If I had even half of that, I'd be in panic mode. But I'm gonna grow this. Definitely grow this next year. From the way the plant looks, the foliage, to the way the pods look and the way that they ripen. The heat level is great, and the flavor is unique. It's not great, it's not bad, but it's unique. So I think that adds a couple points to its side. My ears ringing. I got a little bit of a head buzz going on. It's not a full-on endorphin rush, but wow. All right, throat burn's starting to go down a little bit. I earned some of this. One of the perks of having a toddler in the house is always have whole milk. All right, guys. So the color on that is similar to the Pimenta Lisa. It's got that, milk only helps for a little bit. It's got that purplish pod ripening to a cream. The placenta was huge on this pod, especially for how small the pepper was. I mean, this pepper is probably an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches. And I would say the placenta took up a third of it in length. Covered in oil. It's good pepper, guys. This one gets 2 thumbs up. And lived up to the hype. Anyways, my videos might be few and far between because my wife and I just had our second son last Friday. So I kind of snuck out and did a quick video. But whenever I'm not on dad duty and not catching up on sleep, I will be trying to taste peppers, especially from, you know, my garden. I got a lot of ones that are getting ready to ripen up, so I'm really excited to try those out. Anyways, thanks guys. Have a good day.